Animal Crossing is one of those games that you play for hours at a time for about a month or so, and then you might start to get tired of the tediousness. You find the game and daily tasks a bit boring and aren't quite sure what to do, but you want to keep playing. So what do you do? What can you do to keep yourself entertained? What will revitalize the game for you, especially now that updates are mostly finished? The 2.0 update brought a ton of new content. I'm assuming if you're here, you've probably already played through the new stuff. Farming, cooking, new furniture items, and drinking coffee multiple times a day. If you have yet to do these activities, then perfect. Get on them. Go visit these cool cat islands, bask in your gyroids, do some morning aerobics. Enjoy the new update. There's a lot to it, but take your time while playing it. Enjoy finding the new furniture items, appreciate the soft voice of Brewster, just take it all in. If you haven't picked up the DLC, definitely do that. It's an amazing addition to New Horizons, totally worth the $25, and if you have the Nintendo Switch Online Expansion Pass, then it comes free with it. Why haven't you played it yet? Happy Home Paradise is the perfect thing to kill time, and I really mean kill time. You can drop 5 hours of gameplay in what feels like 5 minutes. Don't play before you have something important to do with your life because it just won't get done. On top of the normal Happy Home Paradise gameplay of decorating houses and facilities for animals that show up to the archipelago, playing the DLC will unlock some cool mechanics to use on your main island. I'm talking pillars, wall partitions, lighting, sound, shiny stuff, everything that you unlock in Happy Home Paradise, you also unlock for yourself. Seems like a pretty good time to start redecorating your house. Not to mention all the beautiful furniture that 2.0 dropped on us that your current build is missing. One of the mechanics that doesn't transfer over to the main island is the room resizing, unfortunately. It would be a nice jump back to New Leaf to have your 3 side rooms be gigantic. Definitely one of the mechanics I miss the most. You'll also gain the ability to redecorate your villagers' houses. Remember all those times you gave them furniture items because you didn't know fruit or cess fossils were actually the best gift option? And now their house looks like somebody's furniture catalog exploded. Now you can just redecorate them. Turn them into the houses of your dreams instead of theirs, because their dreams don't matter. Not to mention the fact that they'll be perfectly happy with whatever you do with their one tiny room. Now that we have 5,000 storage spaces, you'll probably have a ton of stuff in your storage that you really don't need. Go ahead and sell it, or even give away some of your stuff on Nookazon. You can do those mystery bags pretty easily. Just wrap some stuff up and drop them to make them someone else's problem. Your trash is another's treasure. Got some of those excavators because they were a new item, so you just had to order them, but your island is definitely not city core? Give it away, make someone else's day. While you're at it, do some window shopping on Nookazon. Maybe you'll find something you like. Need some red wrapping paper for Toy Day decorations? Want some of those cute interactive items that Red sells, but you just don't feel like taking the time to pay for dozens of raffle tickets to get them? Need a few extra cooking recipes because they're just amazing? Someone on Nookazon is definitely selling it. Playing the Nookazon market is a win-win. Usually. Just make sure the seller has good reviews. There can be some pretty scummy people out there trying to screw others over. One of the main things you need to do to keep yourself busy is to set a goal for yourself. Animal Crossing is an open game. New Horizons is especially sandboxy. You need to set your own goals to keep playing. Once you complete the main story of the game, which is essentially the tutorial, everything is up to you. Make a task for yourself like collecting gyroids, completing your catalog, hitting a certain bell goal, actually finish paying off your house, or do something completely dumb and time-consuming, like making a rock garden, fill your island with turnips, villager hunting. Whatever goal you set will make you want to keep playing. If you have a huge objective like completing your catalog, try to make some smaller goals to give you a bit of dopamine along the way. If you're the type of person looking for a real reason to play, this is your best bet. Flatten your entire island. We just got hundreds of new furniture items. Completely change the theme of your island, or add some completely new areas if you don't want to flatten your entire island. There are so many new fun pieces to decorate with. If you aren't redoing at least one part of your island, you're missing out on the 2.0 fun. I found that completely flattening an area, or your entire island if you're trying to kill a few hours, makes it a lot easier to incorporate the new stuff rather than trying to replace a couple items in your final build. Your island needs a nice refresh, trust me. Decorate for an upcoming holiday. This year is the first time we actually have holiday furniture available for us to decorate our islands with before the holidays upon us. You can make your beautiful frozen land of light-up Toy Day items, plop furniture down to get excited for New Year's, flare up some bills with the Valentine's items, I really appreciate the holiday items in this game. The ones that are returning got a nice glow up. Looking at you, Harvest Festival furniture. Setting up your island before a holiday gives you a short-term goal to accomplish. And it's just fun and cute. Like, come on. If you're having some trouble with inspiration or trying to decorate well, get some inspiration from others who are way better at decorating than most of us are. Pinterest has a buttload of pictures. Twitter is also a good place. Tumblr if you're brave enough. And then there's just YouTube. Probably one of my favorite places to go because you can see the entire decoration process. This way you aren't looking at a completed build wondering how the heck they got there. These wonderful creators will show you exactly what they did and explain why they did it. This way you get proper inspiration and understand the science behind the design. Some cool people to check out: Consulcato, Lex Play, and QB Crossing. There are a ton of AC YouTubers out there, so find the one you like, designing the theme that you love the most. Another fun activity, do your Nook Miles Plus goals. Oh yeah, I know, so fun. Now that the 2.0 update is out, we need a ton of Nook Miles to redeem for all the cool stuff, as well as 1,000 miles a day for Captain. The Nook Mile Plus goals might be slow going, but they add up quickly and they're usually pretty easy to complete. Just don't pay attention to the ones that ask you to find a specific fish or bug. They usually aren't worth your time. You can rack up a ton of Nook Miles concentrating on these small goals. If you're really bored with your gameplay, maybe think about time traveling. As long as you don't have any turnips, there aren't really too many downsides to time traveling. I like to hold off and wait for the holidays myself because they feel more special that way, but go experience them. Find some bug-offs. Go catch the fish you missed that one season. Rack up a ton of money from rigging the turnip market. Whatever you feel like doing, just be careful you don't burn yourself out. If you time travel a lot, you can pretty much do every event the game has to offer in like a few hours. If you really don't know what to do and nothing I talked about sounds interesting, just take a break. There's nothing wrong with playing other games for a bit. Life sim sandbox games can get old after a while, and they're the best when you're in the mood to play. Find another game, have some fun with that. Animal Crossing will always be here waiting for you whenever you want to return. Your villagers might be a little sad, but who cares? They'll be fine. They're living their best life. What's your favorite thing to do when you're bored? Let others know in the comments below, and I'll see you next time. Bye!